A modern Abrams tank suddenly appears on a World War II battlefield. Confused German soldiers freeze, unable to understand what they are seeing. Without warning, the Abrams fires its first shot. A distant tank explodes instantly, shocking everyone who witnesses the unbelievable destructive power. German tanks begin advancing, trying to respond. The Abrams slowly turns its turret, locking onto targets with precision never seen in this war. Another shot. Then another. Explosions rip through the battlefield. Vehicles are destroyed instantly, leaving German forces confused and completely overwhelmed by this unknown threat. Infantry attempts to rush forward. The Abrams opens fire with its machine gun. Soldiers fall quickly, unable to approach the powerful modern machine. The tank rotates its turret rapidly, engaging multiple targets. Every movement is calculated. German forces struggle to keep up with its speed and accuracy. The battlefield fills with smoke and wreckage. Destroyed vehicles burn everywhere. The Abrams keeps moving forward, unstoppable against anything in its path. German soldiers begin regrouping behind cover. They hesitate, watching carefully. The tank pauses between shots, giving them a brief moment to rethink strategy. The Abrams fires again, but less frequently now. The pauses grow longer. German soldiers notice this and begin cautiously moving forward once again. German officers observe closely. They give quick orders. Soldiers spread out, trying to avoid grouping together and becoming easy targets for the deadly tank. Multiple squads move from different directions. Using terrain and smoke, they slowly begin surrounding the Abrams, attempting to reduce its advantage. Grenades explode near the tank. Dirt and smoke rise. The Abrams remains intact, but the battlefield is becoming more dangerous with enemies closing in. Close combat begins. The Abrams fires at nearby targets. Some soldiers fall, but others continue advancing, now much closer than before. Explosions hit near the tracks. The tank shakes slightly. German troops realize that damaging its movement could be the key to stopping it. The Abrams rotates constantly, trying to cover every direction. Enemies approach from all sides, creating pressure that even this advanced machine must handle carefully. The firing slows even more. Each shot becomes rare. German soldiers gain confidence, stepping forward more aggressively as they sense the tank weakening. Using smoke as cover, soldiers advance closer. Their movements become faster and more coordinated as they adapt to the tank's behavior. The Abrams turns rapidly, trying to track every target. The situation grows chaotic as threats appear from every direction at once. Enemies get dangerously close. Grenades are thrown again. Explosions surround the tank, testing its armor under constant pressure from nearby attacks. The battlefield tightens around the Abrams. More soldiers appear. The once unstoppable machine is now under heavy pressure from all sides. The Abrams fires a powerful shot, clearing a group of enemies, but more soldiers remain behind them, continuing to advance without stopping. The tank fires less often now. Long pauses appear between shots. German soldiers notice and begin advancing again, sensing a possible weakness. German officers watch carefully. They realize the tank is not invincible. Orders are given quickly as they prepare a coordinated counterattack. Soldiers spread out and move around the tank. From multiple directions, they begin surrounding it, slowly closing the distance with careful movements. Grenades explode near the tank again. Soldiers run and take cover. The battle becomes chaotic as both sides fight at extremely close range. Troops target the tracks once more. Explosions hit nearby. Even if the armor holds, stopping the tank's movement could end the fight. The Abrams reacts quickly, firing at close targets. Several soldiers fall, but more continue advancing from different directions without hesitation. Ammunition is running low. The tank fires less and less. Enemies move closer, sensing that the situation is finally changing in their favor. German forces push harder. From every side, soldiers advance under smoke. The Abrams struggles to respond to threats coming from all directions. The tank is nearly surrounded. Enemies appear everywhere. The battlefield closes in as pressure builds around the once unstoppable machine. Another powerful shot is fired. Enemies are hit, but more remain. Ammunition is nearly gone, and the situation becomes increasingly desperate. Silence begins to fall between shots. The Abrams stands under heavy pressure as enemies move closer, preparing for the final phase of battle. The tank suddenly stops moving. Its engine struggles. For the first time, it stands still, leaving enemies unsure if it is finally disabled. German soldiers begin approaching slowly. Step by step, they move closer, expecting resistance, but sensing that the tank may be vulnerable now. The turret suddenly moves again, slowly turning toward the soldiers. Panic spreads as they realize the tank is still not completely defeated. Soldiers scatter in panic. Some dive for cover while others run. Fear spreads across the battlefield despite the tank's reduced power. The Abrams aims carefully, but nothing happens. No shot follows. The silence reveals that the tank may have no ammunition left. German soldiers realize the truth. Confidence returns quickly. They begin advancing again, this time with far less fear than before. Now the tank is completely surrounded. There is no escape path left. Soldiers move closer, preparing to finally take control of it. Some soldiers reach the tank. They prepare to open it. The moment feels unreal as victory seems finally within their grasp. Suddenly, the engine roars loudly again. Smoke bursts out. Soldiers freeze as the tank unexpectedly shows signs of life once more. The Abrams suddenly moves forward. Soldiers jump away in panic. Even without firing, its movement alone creates chaos and breaks the encirclement. The tank breaks through a weak point. Soldiers scatter as it pushes forward, escaping what seemed like a guaranteed defeat moments earlier. The Abrams keeps moving, but does not fire. It has no ammunition left. Now it relies only on movement and armor to survive. German forces begin chasing the tank. Infantry and vehicles follow, determined to stop it before it disappears beyond the battlefield. The Abrams moves further away. Its silhouette fades into smoke and distance as soldiers slow down, watching it escape. The battlefield becomes silent again. The tank is gone. No one knows where it went or if it will ever return. Somewhere beyond the battlefield, the Abrams may still be moving. Out of fuel, out of ammo, but not destroyed. Its story might not be over.